Hey mini enthusiasts, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. So in this update, I'm going to do something that's very simple. I've done it lots and lots of times, but I thought I would share it, again, not as a how-to guide, but it's how I'm going to do it. It's worked for me lots of times in the past, so I thought I'd share it with you. So it might be teaching you to suck eggs. There's probably plenty of people that know how to do this well, but we're just going to fit some bonnet stripes. Fairly simple job to do if you do it the right way. I've done it the wrong way in the past and I've messed up some bonnet stripes and I've messed up some decals, but over the years I've fitted loads now, pretty confident with what I'm doing, which judging by the windscreen episodes probably means I'll make a right mess of it. But it's fairly straightforward. So all we need to begin with is obviously our vinyl stripes. These are not genuine OEM stripes. There was a set on eBay. They were £65 plus postage, and that wasn't the sold price either. I'm not sure if they had a reserve, but they were, minimum price was going to cost me 65 quid plus something like a tenner postage, so 75 quid. Got these off Minisport, they cost £8.50. So, appreciate there are probably better quality ones out there, but they're from Minisport, they're not going to be bad quality. So, you obviously need your stripes. You will need some, I'm going to use brake cleaner, but I think they recommend, or methylated spirits. So you need to use something as a degreasant. So where the car gets waxed and polished, that adds waxes and you can get grease on the panels. You want to get that wax off first to make sure the decal sticks the best it can. And the next thing is, I'm going to put them on wet. So I'll show you what that means. You can put them on dry. It's a lot more tricky though, and you get one shot at doing it dry. If you mess it up, get it in the wrong place, that's it. You're buying another set of decals. When you do it wet, you've got all the time in the world to fit it. You'll see what I mean. It's much easier to fit wet. So I'm not using Demon Shine. In there is just washing up liquid. So like fairy liquid. The reason I'm not using car shampoo to apply the decals is because it's got loads of wax in car shampoo. So that will actually stop the decal sticking very well once you squeegee it off. Whereas washing up liquid has degreasants in it, so it kind of does the opposite. What that means, obviously, it will strip off all the wax on the car when we clean it off afterwards. That's exactly what we want to do. So we'll need to re-wax it afterwards. And the last thing is just a soft sort of spatula. Do not be tempted to use something like a credit card because you'll just scratch up the decals. This is a 3M applicator. Sometimes they come with foam or like a, can't think what it is, like a fleece top for being very soft, but they're just like soft edge and it won't scratch up. They're about £1 off eBay, so worth getting them. That's it really. So the first thing we want to do is just make sure we're degreased. I've removed the bonnet lip, so the stripes actually look a little bit short compared to the ones which are on PL, which will be the original stripes. So we'll see how it goes anyway. I'm worried they're a little bit short, so I've marked the edge of the lip. They should extend down behind the lip, and there should be a gap all the way around the top here of about 3mm. But the first thing we need to do is degrease the panel where the vinyl is going to make sure that it's going to stick all right. So just some brake cleaner on a microfiber cloth. No need to go mad with it. So next step is we just want to lightly mist over with the washing up liquid. Get off the decal, make sure we got it the right way round, which we haven't, that's the opposite side. That's it. You'll notice there's a few creases in there. I actually left them overnight on a flat surface because I was worried that it was the decal which was creased a little bit, but I think it's actually the backing paper. So I need to take it off there really to, those creases are going to stay in there. The worst thing you can do now is drop it. So once we got that, the sticky side, again, just a light mist. Like that. Doesn't need to be soaking, but it doesn't matter if you overdo it, to be honest. Don't be worried about overdoing it, and definitely don't do this in the sunlight. The great thing is, now, because it's wet, because we're applying it wet, we can spend all day moving that around to where we want to get it. I've got some marks on the bottom here, so I know that's behind the bumper lip, the bonnet lip now, and it's just a case now of me getting perfect placement really. Once you're happy with the placement, you then just need to squeegee out the water or the washing up liquid beneath it, and then it will just stick in place. Worth noting, it's also worth just a little bit of lubricant over the top just to stop these scratching. And you'll notice, and I can still move around this bottom bit now, so I can try and make sure I get perfect alignment the whole way down. I would say those stripes are not quite perfect. It doesn't quite perfectly match the bonnet contour, but they're aftermarket ones. It really is pretty much as simple as that. And that's that bonnet stripe done. We'll do exactly the same on the other side now. Really important point to mention, I'm going to mention it now so I don't forget it, is you shouldn't wash the car now for 48 hours because you want to make sure that that is perfectly adhered to the paintwork underneath. So don't wash for 48 hours. When I say don't wash for 48 hours, you guys can have a wash, obviously. Don't wash the car for 48 hours. I've got to admit, I'm really excited to see it with its stripes on. Again, it's a milestone, isn't it? PL gets its stripes back. Sorry, Sprout. So nice and wet again, we can just lay it on anywhere. Get our alignment right. At this stage we'll just do it by eye, get it matched up with the other side best we can. So what I've found, like, is we've got a big air bubble there actually, it doesn't matter because that'll come out when we squeegee it down. But if I get the top, just the very top done to begin with in place, and then you can manipulate it as you go down. get the bonnet lip back on.
Powering off.
Not sure if I like it with stripes. So I am of course joking. I do like it with stripes. It looks right with stripes. It looks like a Rover Cooper.